It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, they're fired up and ready to get going with a fresh new season. Game 1 being on the road may make it a bit more difficult, but Coach during the press conference prior to the game said it will not affect their strategy tonight. Clearly, he's got his guys pumped up and ready for the challenge. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not
memorable. Invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference. And this matchup with Charlotte, first game of the NBA season for them. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeves. It should be fun.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Then there's Brown. Then it's Freak. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jeffries.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Screen by Jefferson. Ball. He's guarded by Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Jones. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Hornets now. It's stolen by Jones.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
Dragic left side. They get a hand on it. Lawson outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Screen by Jones. And Lawson with the drive. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And those are the first points of the game.
Nice hoop to get the scoring started there.
Dragic kicks to Jones. Jones sets the pick for Winslow. Kicks it out to Jones. Nice shot from the wing.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
On defense, the Heat. Ball. He's guarded by Dragic. 4-on-3 break. Lawson dishes to Dragic. Now the pass to Winslow. And Sanders kicks to Lawson. Screen by Jones. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. The shot no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Out to the right wing. Jeffries the pass to Zeller. An even 3-on-3 break. Kicks it out to Jones. Dragic with a wide open look. And count it from 19 feet away. The Hornets trail. There's the pick. Ball, the pass to Jefferson. That's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
He'd have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Dragic kicks to Jones. Good ball movement here by Miami. Jones sets the pick for Dragic. Back to Jones. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the rejection by Sanders. Dragic against Brown. And it's Dragic off the drive. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Ball, the pass to Zeller. Feeds it to Jefferson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Mills. They set the pick. The dish to Tyler. Shot from 12. That's slammed in by Jones.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here's Kaminsky. Terrence Jones making his last shot. Here's Jeffries. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And Matthews gets it to go. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. Miami shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
.58 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's a good screen. And Walker kicks to Jeffries. Out to the wing. Caldwell Pope dishes to Kaminsky. Just 5 to shoot. Walker goes in. Here's Jeffries. The shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. And Mills kicks to Caspi. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mills passes to Jones. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
2.
First free throw is good. So it's the Hornets now. It's a 3-point game, setting the floor for the Hornets. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Then it's Freak. Then there's Brown. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Shot's good by Jefferson.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Sanders. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Dragic dishes to Sanders. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Kicks to Jeffries. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Zeller grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. Screen by Jefferson. Just 5 on the clock. Jeffries can't get it to go.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Dragic kicks to Lawson. Passes it to Winslow. Sanders sets the screen for Dragic. He dishes it to Sanders. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
Count that one. 6 points for Freak.
That's exactly what they wanted to do. I mean, you'd like to see that every time down the floor.
Dragic kicks to Sanders. There's the screen. Screen by Sanders. Here's Lawson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is off. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Jeffries. That one's in, only his 4th make against 9 total shots. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now here's Sanders. Winslow, the pass to Sanders. Sanders sets the screen for Dragic. Lets the 3 fly. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Hornets #1.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They've got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
Jefferson kicks to Jeffries.
Inside 2 minutes.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Dragic. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these 2 teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Now here's Freak. 8 points for him. Zeller passes the ball. Picked by Zeller. 3 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. No good off the back of the rim.
awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Dragic left side. Lawson in the corner. They set the pick. And that is good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And it's Miami with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Zeller. Can't get it to go. And the Heat going the other way now. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Lawson.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Lawson dishes to Sanders.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Hornets. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Heat leading by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
We just have to wait for the right shot, really. We want to get even with them, but too often we're trying to do it all in one trip. You stay patient, keep waiting for that can't-miss shot. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. The Heat leading by 6. They've got Dragic. Winslow is out there with Jones. Then there's Sanders. And it's Lawson in at the 2. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Here's the screen. Pass to Jeffries. Uncovered. That one wide left. The Heat shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Takes the 13-footer. No good from Dragic.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Ball. He's guarded by Dragic. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Jefferson lays it up and banks it in. Jefferson's got 9.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
And Jefferson sends it back. Throws it up high, and Brown throws it down hard.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to Jeffries. Over to the left wing.
How about him there, just bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory on that shot?
Definitely some very sound defense played on that trip. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Hornets trail by 8. There's the screen. The feed to Jefferson. Banked in off the glass. Jefferson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Now here's Dragic. That is good. 6 points for Larry Sanders.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, because he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Here's Dragic after Al Jefferson's score. Winslow kicks to Sanders. Screen by Sanders. Dragic the pass to Sanders. 6 on the shot clock. Hornets with the rebound. Jefferson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dishes to Jeffries. Charlotte moving the ball around. Looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. And now just a 4-point Miami lead. Dragic kicks to Sanders. There's Winslow. He feeds it to Jones. No good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And there's the pass to Jeffries. The kick out to Brown. Ball. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Jeffries. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Sanders.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. 8 points for Larry Sanders. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here is Lawson. Following the bucket by the Hornets, it's rebounded by Charlotte. Jefferson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ball, the pass to Jeffries. Ball. He's guarded by Dragic. Jeffries dishes to Brown. To the middle. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jeffries.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here is Lawson. 13 points in the game. And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Heat with some changes. Lawson's checked in, and it's Dragic in for Patty Mills. Brown is checked in for Charlotte. Freak comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. On the court for Charlotte, Jeffries in at shooting guard. Kaminsky out there with Looney. Then there's Kemba Walker, and it's Brown in at the 3. Here's Tyler. And Lawson with the drive. Good. Lawson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And Walker kicks to Jeffries, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Hornets trail by 6. And Walker kicks to Jeffries. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And that's now 19 points for Freak.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Dragic. He kicks it to Lawson. They get the rebound and another shot and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And the Heat with some changes. Larry Sanders is checked in for Caspi. And Winslow subbed in for Wesley Matthews. Al Jefferson is checked in for Charlotte. Zeller comes in for Looney. The free throw drops for Lawson. Hornets trail by 6. There's a screen. Walker goes in, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Larry Sanders picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Dragic kicks to Tyler, feeds to Lawson. Jeffries with the rebound. Hornets trail by 5. Walker the pass to Jeffries. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assist.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Charlotte has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now. He's got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it.
The Heat making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Dragic kicks to Sanders. They set the screen. Lawson against Walker. No good from Lawson.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And Miami has possession following the bucket by the Hornets. Screen by Sanders. Lawson dishes to Dragic. Now here's Winslow. He's covered by Brown. Just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. To tie it up. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Goran Dragic.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy. Been a stellar outing in this one for free. He's got 24 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Okay, and now coming out of the court are your Heat answers. Let them hear ya.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Here's Lawson. Connects on the foul line jumper. Lawson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Dragic against Walker. Jefferson passing to Jeffries. And the layup's good off the glass. Jeffries got 27 points.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Okay, Miami, now coming to the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya. Come on, Heat fans, you know we have something to prove. So let's get up and let them hear it.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Screen by Jones. Jones with the screen on Walker. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
.122 left in the fourth. The dish to Jeffries. Kicks it to Jefferson. No luck. Good D by Sanders. For Miami, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Money!
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And Walker kicks to Jeffries. Money!
And that's how it's done. Find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Lawson with it. And Zeller picks him up defensively. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Clock is at 3. Lets it go from the wing. Kept alive. Passes it to Dragic. Jones up top. Winslow dishes to Jones. Outside Dragic. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Jeffries. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major problem, and we saw good.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game? No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Tell them where I'm from. I'll make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. Say, lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down. Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me, I'ma win to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country, you know, all around the globe, every city.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And tonight our broadcast will be shifting to Atlanta, where we'll see the Hawks going up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most, the most. But anyway, Ernie, to answer
you're
your
not
question,
sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
And one of the most humblest.
Elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Mm-hmm. Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And at the small forward,
that's easy.
I got to go with the greatest of the game, LeBron King James.
Well, since he took the smaller guys, which is unique, I'm going to take the power forwards. Blake Griffin. And you know what?
He's one of the league's most physical players?
Yeah, Blake Griffin. Yeah, he's physical. He just gets thrown around a lot sometimes, but...
Well, he's not physical, crazy.
No, but he throws it around too, man.
He does not.
He throws it around.
Does not.
Yes, he does. He and Zach Randolph.
D-U-Z-N-O-T.
Yeah, I like
does
Zach.
not.
Yes, he does. And Dwight Howard is physical. And my man, Nikola
Pekovic.
Yes, is one of the toughest bigs I've seen around.
And what's Dwight Howard's name? You can say it.
Dwight Howard.
No, say it.
Super Dwight Howard.
Say it with some energy.
Come on, give us a Superman.
Superman is in the building.
There he goes. There he goes.
Now you ticked off the big fella. That's it for now. Talk to you later.
Welcome, everyone, to Phillips Arena. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of the Hawks, where we'll be broadcasting live today. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the Heat in Miami. And a very close one there, too. The buzzer sounded. They were only down by 1 bucket.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Then there's Brown. Then it's Freak. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And the basket by Horford.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now? You know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
And the Hornets with possession here. And good on the basket. Book it. Teague with the ball. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Brooklyn. From past the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. Anderson kicks to Teague. Passes it to Randolph. Korver gets a wide open look. Hands it from downtown. Korver's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On defense, Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And that one's good.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Ball, the pass to Jeffries. Sinks that one from the post. Jeffries got his first points in this one. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. T kicks to Korver. A floater. The Hornets pull it in.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Jeffries inside, guarded by Korver, the 10-footer. Misses off the right iron.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Now here's Teague. Right side Corver. Anderson outside. Clock at 6. Teague for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Jeffries. Feeds it to Zeller. Puts up a 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Picked by Horford. Teague dishes to Randolph. The Hawks again can't hit.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. I asked him what their focal point would be defensively, and he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth, low-post repertoire and mid-range shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just hope for the best. Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
All right, Doris, thanks. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw drops for Zach Randolph. Here's Walker. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Jeffries, the pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the screen. It's Freak, top of the key. Kicks it to Walker. Lets it fly from 18. No good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Here's Caldwell Pope after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Kaminsky, the pass to Looney. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Ben McLemore. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Zach Randolph. And both free throws good from Freak. Atlanta leading by 4. Schroeder kicks to Ibaka. The pass to Stanley. Here's McLemore, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Now, here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And he gets it to go.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Schroeder kicks to Leonard, stolen by Walker. And here we go, Freak heading to the hoop. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Charlotte. Leonard with a screen on Walker. Schroeder passes to Leonard. Here's Stanley. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Jeffries dishes to Kaminsky. That is good.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Schroeder, and the layup falls. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And a wide open look for Freak. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
I realize this. I realize this. Respect this here. Check. I realize this.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Hornets trail by 5. Anderson is out there with Ibaka. Then there's Dennis. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He had 29 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. Safe to say he is out of his funk after a game like this. He'll try to keep up this pace now, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
That one drops. He ties it up. Hawk shooting in this game, 45%. Hit by Horford. Outside Teague. To the wing right side. Stanley, the pass to Randall.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's his second personal foul.
For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. McLemore's checked in for Atlanta. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Jeffries, the pass to Looney. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Outside Teague. Horford with the screen on Walker. Kicks to Randolph. Now here's Kaminsky. Here's Jeffries. Nails the 16-footer. Jeffries got 4 points in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Here's Teague following the basket by Freak. A second chance effort. Comes up empty down low.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Hornets, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Down low, here's Horford. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Teague, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Here's Randolph, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. 6 points for Zach Randolph. Charlotte has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Looney passes to Jeffries. Here's Looney, and he converts the layup. Looney's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
And this is an important game for him. I mean, he's back in his hometown. I think he could be a factor. He's around friends and family. You're getting that good home cooking as well. That usually comes with that. And I think when you're playing against any team, and even though you're on the road like this, it's not really a normal road game per se. I'm expecting to see a solid outing from him tonight.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. That sends Jeff Teague to the free throw line. Kemba Walker picks one up. The Atlanta shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
You look at what Teague has done so far. He's got 8 points and 4 assists.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. To the paint, stolen by Randolph. Stanley, the pass to Teague. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And it's Walker penetrating. Dishes to Jeffries. 4 seconds left. The shot is off. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The Hawks on top, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. I like the number of assists we've racked up. That says a lot about the way we've been running our offense, and there's no reason we can't get more. Keep finding the open man. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. We've been treading.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Without question, Jeff Teague displaying his skills today.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays. I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
On the court for Charlotte, Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Then it's Freak, then there's Brown, and it's Volk in at the point guard position. The Hawks leading. T kicks to Randolph. Off the screen, and he hits the jump shot. Randolph's got 8 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Korver. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown dishes to Jefferson. Brown the pass to Jeffries. Back to Brown. Down low for the tie. And Freak with a nice bucket inside. He's got 16.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Teague. 10 points for him. There's the dish to Randolph. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Anderson. Teague left side. Picked by Horford. That's a 2 from Korver, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 5th assist in this one. The feed to Jeffries. And Freak throws it down hard.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Teague. After the basket by Charlotte, here's Horford. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Al Jefferson. That's his 2nd personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Al Horford. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Hawks, Baca comes in for Zach Randolph. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. He's off on the second.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Some nice pass in here by Charlotte and stolen by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Korver. Uncovered. Can't get it to go.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Jeffries, good. Clark, 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now here's Anderson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Jeffries the pass to Zeller. It's Freak, top of the key. Here's Wilkes. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now a 3-point Hornets lead.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Here's Schroeder. Feeds to Horford. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked, really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Ibaka. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. The shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Screen by Ibaka. Pass to Schroeder. And the 3-ball is good. Schroeder's got 5.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And the rejection by Leonard. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. There's a minute left in the third. Ibaka, the pass to Stanley. He dishes it to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jumper is good. 7 points in the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Walker with a clean look. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Ball's knocked loose.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
And again, the Hornets missing. Pass to Schroeder. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Atlanta leading by 3. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Teague. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Nice shot by Randolph.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Walker dishes to Jeffries. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. That's now 22 points for Freak.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
T kicks to Ibaka. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Atlanta making a switch here. Korver's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 5. Jeffries, good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Outside Korver. He feeds it to T. Back to Korver. Randolph kicks to Anderson.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Atlanta leading by 3. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Teague, the pass to Randolph. On the wing, Korver. And Jefferson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Shape up. Shape up.
Here is Korver. 6 to shoot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Hornets trail by 3. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball, the pass to Jefferson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. There's the pass to Korver. Randolph sets a screen for Korver. T dishes to Korver. He kicks it to Horford. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Randolph. That's good. He's 5 for 9. For Charlotte, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Ball, the pass to Jefferson. Brown kicks to Jeffries. Back to Brown. Here's Ball. Here's Jefferson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Jefferson's got 4 points this quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thank you, Doris. Cody Zeller's checked in for Charlotte. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. There's the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jeffries, hammers it home to polish off the break. And at Clark, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
A nice shot by Teague.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Takes it from 10. It's tipped. Here's Horford. Can't get it to go. Jefferson with some nice D. Charlotte trailing. Ball, the pass to Jeffries. Stolen by Anderson. And here is Teague. Count that one. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Walker's checked in for Charlotte. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Brown. Right side to Walker. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Now here's Corver. Right side Teague. Back to Corver. 5 to shoot. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. 8 points in the game for Kyle Corver.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And Walker kicks to Jeffries. Dishes to Zeller. Outside, Walker. Here's Jeffries. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Teague. The dish to Horford. Outside Corver. To the right side. Pass to Randall. Out left to the wing. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebound Kemba Walker. 34 seconds left in the game. Here's Jeffries.
Oh!
Jam! Just beautiful.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Now, here's Teague. Horford with the screen on Jefferson. Teague for 3. Knocks down the trifecta. Walker dishes to Zeller. There's Brown with the 3. Off on that one. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Jeff T.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
He was on his game tonight from an offensive standpoint, whether it was scoring the basketball or distributing. He gave the defense all sorts of problems. I love seeing a player in that kind of offensive rhythm that he was in tonight. He commanded the situation at all times.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.